Hi guys, this is Wirehead King, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make progress bars actually do something in Visual Basic 2010 Express. So what I mean by this is if I press start here, you see the progress bar goes up, this little value is changing while it's going up, and then it says hello once it's reached the top. It did say Visual Basic, look, and then when we press start again, it says hello. So, it involves some simple coding, not too tricky, but you know, kind of easy. So new project, I'm just going to discard my changes. Windows Form application, that's fine. And just going to add in what we want. So we're going to go to Toolbox, and I'm going to scroll up to add two buttons. They can go here. We'll just make this more squished in. There we go, hang on. Yeah, let's just get these lined up a bit better. Perhaps just make it a bit longer. There we go. So, Toolbox. Gonna now add two labels, a label 1, label 2. Label 2 goes down here, label 1 goes here. And I'm now gonna add the last two things, which are a progress bar here and a timer here. Alright then, so in the progress bar's going here to there, timer 1 sitting there, fine. Okay, now we're going to change the text on button 1 to start, button 2 to reset, label 2 to 0%, and label 1 to Visual Basic, or whatever it is that you want there. And just gonna change the size of it to make it a bit bigger. Arial, bold, and size 12. There we go. Oh, hang on. Put that there. Okay, so now what we need to do is start coding. So we've got the setup. Now we need to get into stuff to do stuff. Because if we start debugging, press start, you know, Visual Basic doesn't have a clue what it's supposed to be doing. So we need to start adding in the codes. So we're going to press start, and this start thing is only going to do one thing. It's going to do timer 1.start. Whatever you named your timer, by the way. So if you called this timer Bob, you're going to have to type in bob.start, open bracket, close bracket. So yeah, now we're going to actually make timer 1 do something. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it progress bar 1.increment, open bracket 1, close bracket. So what that's going to do is the progress bar 1, or whatever you call your progress bar. Increment is basically the increase or decrease of values, and when it's 1, that means it's going to add 1. If you put -1, then it's -1. But you know, it's not too important to put in a plus before it, because if you just put 1, then Visual Basic just assumes that you actually mean to add 1 rather than -1. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to do if progress bar 1 dot value equals 100. Press enter, then it will give you a then and end if automatically. Then label 1 dot text equals speech mark, or whatever you call it. Hello. Let's make a capital letter. Hello. And that's that. Okay. After this end if thing, that doesn't mean, you know, end something if this happens. That's just ending this if section, because if we carry on and saying if this, this and this happens, then this happens. But this is just if this happens, then if this happens, then that happens. So now we've ended this, so it's not going to be if this happens, this, this, and this. It's only this happens. If that makes sense. It's kind of confusing, I know, but that should hopefully make a bit of sense to some of you. So in this end if thing, we're going to put label 2 dot text equals progress bar 1 dot value, and not like the word and, the little sign for and, because if you put the word and, then it's a completely different function, completely different meaning, you know, all that stuff. So and open bracket, speech mark, space, percent, speech mark, close bracket. I think that's everything needed to be done there. So, yep. If we then now do something to this reset thing, what we're going to do is we're going to do timer 1.stop. That doesn't mean it's going to like stop and reset, it's just going to stop it, so pause it, in other words. So I need to actually make it reset something, so we're going to reset its functions. So we're going to do progress bar 1.value equals 0, label 1.text equals Visual Basic, that was it. Label 2.text equals 0%, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah. Also, I'm going to go to the timer 1 and just change the interval to about 20, because that just speeds up the process. So if you now press play, hopefully this should all work. Press start. You can see it's all working correctly. It says hello. Press reset. Okay, good. So we've got it. That's that done. So I hope this helps you with your software development. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. This has been a Wirehead King Visual Basic tutorial. Goodbye.